to CT Style. I'm Teresa Dufour.
And I'm Ryan Christopher. It's 9 o'clock, and thank you so much for joining us today. We have a really jam-packed, fun show lined up for you today.
We sure do, but we'll start off with what's brewing. So get this, a man of supersized proportions stopped by Connecticut. Shaquille O'Neal.
What?
Yep.
For real?
He was en route to Mohegan Sun for his Hall of Fame ring ceremony when he saw two boys having a catch on the side of the road, so he stopped.
Oh, okay. Here he is. Shaq Diesel. He pulled over and told them how...
Is that what he goes by now, Shaq Diesel?
Well, yeah, now he's DJ Diesel. He's actually DJing at the Big E.
Oh.
But Shaq saw these kids outside playing, having a little catch of football, and he was really happy to see it, you know, seeing kids out there playing. So he ended up having a catch with them, taking some selfies, and as we said, he's going to be at the Big E. He's kicking off the party Friday as DJ Diesel. My hands are bigger than the turntables. Should I work on my...
Wow, right? I felt like I was sitting next to Shaquille O'Neal for a second.
You know,
you got
I had
me.
you fooled. You know, well, I really like these new pillows, Teresa.
I do
Very
like the
nice.
new pillows, by the way.
Yes, but of
Adds to
course,
it.
free admission Friday for the Big E.
So Shaquille O'Neal is doing a free concert at the Big E.
He is, yeah. Well, with your paid admission, of course. But
Got it.
It's crazy to think that he's DJing now. It's like, what hasn't Shaq done?
Well, he was in that movie too, Space Jam, right?
No, that was Michael Jordan, Teresa. My gosh, really? He was in Kazam.
That's what I
Kazam,
meant.
yeah, he was a genie. He was not Michael Jordan. Two totally different people. Here's what else is brewing with other sports superstars. Not to be confused with Michael Phelps. Ryan Lochte is back making headlines on Dancing with the Stars. Take a look at what happened.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
So there were protesters. They rushed the set during the judging of Ryan's performance, and Lochte says he was all hurt by this, a little bit hurt by what happened. They have T-shirts made.
They are.
They really feel strong about Ryan Lochte dancing on Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah, but I mean, don't you think security would have seen those? Maybe they had shirts on top, like say, hey, maybe we shouldn't let these guys in, like.
Well, I mean, it's a live show. I would have thought it would have not been able to happen.
To do that, yeah. Kind of interesting, though. I mean, he says he feels hurt, though. I don't know, after what he did. He's
stop
not in the,
talking,
yeah,
Ryan.
just
Stop talking.
Keep dancing, keep swinging, not too much talking. Speaking of the language, the Oxford English Dictionary, they've added the acronym YOLO in its latest update, because that's just what we need. You only live once, along with some other words, such as, Teresa.
Splendiferous, moobs.
Now, what are moobs?
I think you know what moobs are.
like man. Oh, like man.
And large breasts on a man. Those are moobs.
Okay.
Yoga lattes.
Which is yoga and Pilates.
Yeah, there's actually 1,200 new words. These are just some of the standouts here.
Break it down.
Squee.
Oh,
do you know what squee
what's
means?
What's a squee?
Expressing delight or excitement. Squee.
Oh, I love CD style. Squee.
Yeah. What else do we have? Cheese ball. Someone lacking taste.
Oh, like not just a cheese ball.
Like you're a cheese ball, not an actual dish or appetizer.
Like in food or your sense of style? Or?
Sense of style.
Okay, all right.
There's actually, I was doing research, there's 15 team members that work with the dictionary that come up with these words, and it happens, they work on it all year round.
Sounds like a fun gig. Do they have any job openings, you think? Any part-time work?
I don't know. What would you come up with then if you wanted to?
Well, there's already adorbs is in there, right?
Adorbs is in there.
Amazeballs.
Are we stretching it a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, is that what does that mean? That's like?
It's incredible, I guess.
Incredible. Okay. It's just like Squee. It's just like our show Squeeing. We're squeeing here on the show.
All right, so moving along now, it appears Walmart wants to make grocery shopping a little bit easier. So you may one day no longer need to push the shopping cart.
Because that would be far too much. The U.S. government has granted the retail giant a patent that indicated that the company is planning to roll out a self-driving cart. The carts would be equipped with detachable motors that have sensors, video cameras, and the roaming motors could also fetch a cart and bring it to
That's the only way I could feel this is useful. Like if you get a basket, you think you're only going to get an item or two, and then you end up buying like everything, and then a cart just appears.
Yeah, I mean
that's great.
That would be convenient, but don't you think it's kind of lazy a little bit?
Yes, it's the epitome of lazy.
Yeah.
Who doesn't need to push a shopping cart?
Push it. I can see if you have like a physical disability and you need help with it, that's one thing. But if you're just
the scooters will usually have baskets on them too.
I've always wanted to drive though. That's like my life goal. Can we bring one on set just to drive it around? That would be so much fun.
See what we could do.
Just saying.
All right, so this is fun. This is where we ask our viewers to kind of take part in a segment we're planning. On Thursday, Chef Jonathan Flores from Cena Wine Bar will be in the Bender Kitchen, but we need your help in choosing a special ingredient.
This should be fun. Head on over to the CT Style Facebook page and cast your vote right now. So get on Facebook, whether you're on your iPhone, your Android, or your laptop, wherever you are, head on over to CT Style Facebook page. Either vote for sunchokes,
Which I don't know what it is. We're going to have to ask the chef what that's all about.
Vote for that and we'll find out. Pumpkin or celery root. So 3 very unique ingredients over there. So head on over to our Facebook page. Should be fun.
There you go. So Friday, the downtown New Haven is well, bikes everywhere.
Yeah, bikes all over the place. There's going to be some of the top racers in the U.S. are all dining upon New Haven for the New Haven Grand Prix and the Connecticut Cycling Advancement Program. It's a wonderful organization, and they help kids get involved in cycling leagues. They're really doing a lot to promote the success of the race. In leading up to it, do you wear this like out in the town when you're going grocery shopping or what?
You bet. You got to get the name out there and make sure everybody sees CCAP.
Tell us what we can expect this year.
What last year was, and then plus a lot more.
Yeah.
The Beats Feast has grown to the Beats and Eats Feast, so we'll have more food vendors out. Sierra Nevada will again have a fantastic beer garden. We're going to have a freestyle trick show that's sponsored by Powder Ridge Park.
Cool.
So we'll have 2 of the country's best freestyle riders dueling. Of course, the main show, the pro race, will be spectacular, and that goes off at 8:30.
What speeds are you going at?
Very fast. You never look down to see what you're actually going, but it'll be hitting top speeds of around 40 to 45. In the pro race, we'll have about 100 guys, which is a very full field. And then there's also an amateur race that happens before it that will have similar numbers. And then a junior race, which is really the marquee event that starts first. And that will have between 60 and 80 kids.
How many miles do you guys ride in an average day, just to train?
Yeah, anywhere from 20 to 150 miles.
150? Come on, why? What's the point of 150 miles? Why?
Because we want to come to the race and then eat a lot of pizza at the Pizza and Eats Feast.
Gotta stock up on those carbs. Now it all makes sense.
Have you ever been dropped before?
What's dropped? What? I think it was his spandex.
He beat you.
He did. I've been quote-unquote dropped in many other ways in my life, but that was the first time on a bike. So.
Pretty good. We'll look forward to that event on Friday.
Friday night, make sure you guys head on over at 4 o'clock. That's when all the food and fun starts. On 8:30.
I heard beer garden,
pro
too.
races. Teresa's there. She will be there. Hey, more fun coming up on the show.